yet, and there isn't. So they've got to try to put everything to one side and win a tennis match. Serena is normally the more outwardly competitive. And of course, she has won 8 of the last 9. And this is the earliest time they've met in a tournament, for obvious reasons, since their very first meeting at the Australian Open in 1998 in the second round. And up for grabs is a place against Stevastova of Latvia. And they'll be hoping they go 15 rounds. And this court will fill up pretty quickly after the day session sort of just ran over into the night session. You'd imagine this will be pretty packed pretty soon. And as Nigel was saying, Venus Williams, now 37 years young. She first was #1 in the world in February '02. She was usurped at #1 by losing the final of Wimbledon that year to Serena, who then became #1. Venus hasn't been #1 since. 11 weeks, that little stint back then. But what a career she's put together. 49 titles from 83 finals, the 7 slams, of course, from 15 major finals, 5 Wimbledon titles, 2 US Open titles, amassed a fortune, confirmation of her best results here. And of course, then being diagnosed with Sjogren's syndrome in 2011, which meant an entire change of lifestyle, diet, everything, absolutely everything. She then managed to somehow deal with that and get back into the top 10, which is maybe one of the biggest battles she's ever won, Nigel.
Well, one of the greatest achievements has to be last year. I mean, at 36 years old, she made 2 slam finals. And who would have thought that? After everything she's been through, after all this time, right back, playing the tour finals at the end of the year. Just a wonderful year she had in terms of those accomplishments.
And look at the stats we're looking at now. Of course, Margaret Court still has 1 more Grand Slam, 24 in total for the Aussie, who's been in the news for all the wrong reasons, really, in the last couple of years. Margaret Court, which is a shame in many ways. But surely she is the greatest player of all time, with the greatest respect to Margaret Court, and I really mean that. A lot of her titles were at home in Australia when only Australians played in it, much smaller draws. I mean, you can't compare tennis then to now. She has to be the greatest female player the game has ever seen, surely.
Certainly is, in my opinion, the level that she has reached, the level she's capable of playing. Well, at her best, she still is the best.
Even after 14 months away and having a baby.
And the rest of the field getting stronger, there's more depth, less easy matches in the bigger draws.
How does Serena feel about playing Venus?
It'll be fun, you know. She's, was one of the best players in the world last year. So for me to have to go up against that so fast it'll be good to see where I am on my level. We'll see. I'm not putting too much on myself.
Well, she's echoing your point, and she's being very realistic about where she's at. And I think it's genuine honesty, too. Because there must be even for Serena, there must be the unknown of how her body's going to respond. She's not gone flat out on her serve yet. You would imagine she's probably not able to, having just had a baby.
No, I mean, she was out of the game for a very long time, and she'll just be working her way back in and getting better with every match. So the rest of the locker room better watch out, because it's going to be stronger by mid-season and stronger still by the end of the season.
Still very warm, just over 80 Fahrenheit. A little bit of a breeze. And such different builds. Venus Williams, 6'1", 1m85. Serena Williams, 5'9", 175.
But the interesting thing is, Venus, who's in great form throughout last year, has played very few matches this year.
Yeah, I think they're very selective. And they always have been very selective, Nigel, haven't they? Even from juniors, where Dad said, I don't want to get into any of this rubbish that against the 13-year-old when you're only 11. Well done, you did really well, but don't worry because they're 2 years older than you. He just focused on shots, movement,
and
making
level.
them better tennis players. Yeah. And he did a great job. I mean, he rewrote the coaching manual in so many ways, didn't he? And he always told the world that he was going to produce 2 great champions and #1 players in the world. It's absolutely right.
Yeah. Well, it's quite amazing. 2 players of this quality come out of the same family. It's just amazing.
Does it matter who wins this match tonight? Seriously?
Probably not. Probably not. In the overall picture and where they both are in their respective careers.
Just look at the scene and the buzz. Larry Ellison, who's just transformed this tournament, Mr. Oracle. He's worth about $68 billion. He's lavished on the players here in terms of Hawkeye on every court. Grand Slams, are you listening? Including the qualifying. He's treated all the players equally in that sense. It's a remarkable success story, this tournament. Always wanted it to be a Grand Slam. That's not going to happen. But all of his other wishes have been truly fulfilled here. There's been some blemishes along the way. The first, not under his watch. I mean, the Ray Moore saga a couple of years ago, that was dealt with pretty severely. Ray Moore no longer attached to this tournament. And we hope for a good match, but how competitive it's going to each other because of all the aforesaid about playing a sibling and so on. But it's one to cherish, really. And they're talking Olympics. I mean, they could be playing into their 40s, these two. Who is going to win? Can I ask you that?
Well, when I see the level that Serena's playing at, I'll tell you, because if she brings anything close to her best level, I believe she'll win, because I think she is the best player we've ever seen.
Well, if you've stayed up, I'm sure you're really thrilled to be wide awake to witness some more history.
Thank you.
Thanks for being with us. Let's wish them both well. 29th meeting between two legends, two sisters,
Ready?
the older of which serves first.
Net first.
Interesting that Venus came out and went after her first serve immediately. She doesn't always do that. Serena wasting no time attacking the second, standing right in, taking it early.
It's right out the middle of the racket too, isn't it? Straight away.
50-30.
Do you think they get nervous at all in this matchup? Didn't serve an ace in her opening match, Venus Williams.
I'm not sure about that. They don't look too nervous to me.
I don't think they are at all. What's there to get nervous about?
Deuce.
Superb.
Some cross-court backhand that set up the volley opportunity.
Venus.
Really struck this with some venom. Very secure on that forehand volley.
Deuce.
4 double faults in her first match against Serena Castella. Beat the Romanian 3 and 4.
Advantage, Serena.
Great point.
Deuce.
Not for long. Used to be the fastest server ever.
Likes to bring out that wide serve in the ad court on the big points. 121 miles an hour.
Advantage, Venus.
Quickest she ever hit was 130 miles per hour. David Witt on the left in the cap. Friend, mentor, coach. He's been it all. Good hold, saves the break point.
First game.
Good opening game. It's come a long way, hasn't it, the WTA, from the dollar contracts with the original 9 and the Battle of the Sexes movie. I think it's got everybody a little bit more historically aware in every sense. This particular match here in Indian Wells, historical reference for other reasons, but Billie Jean King and the other 8, what a job they did back then to make all this
Serena
possible.
Williams. 50-30.
Darren Cahill, Simona Halep courtside. Beautifully struck, right on the line. Two break points.
Just up the pace on the first serve a bit there. Took the forehand very early.
And a common to boot.
Deuce. Advantage Venus.
And while she sort of nurtures the body back into full fitness, and this serve maybe is just nowhere near as potent, could be quite an interesting factor, this match.
Still potent enough.
Yes.
Deuce.
Patrick Mouratoglou making notes already. Serena's coach, of course.
Advantage Serena. Deuce.
Tough game. Brilliant.
It's interesting, when I watched the exhibition Serena played
Advantage Serena.
against Ostapenko in Abu Dhabi, it was her first kind of any competitive match for so long. She was striking the ball beautifully. The movement was an issue. Further along the line now, of course, a little bit later, but she's never really had an issue with her timing and her game. Movement might be a factor. You give Venus the edge in that department, having played the whole of last year.
Score graphics missing an S and a V, isn't it?
Yeah. Good job we know the difference.
Advantage, Serena.
Is that in?
Looks like it caught a bit of the line.
Venus is challenging the call.
Well, Venus is challenging.
Yeah,
She
mark
thinks
is
it
wide,
missed.
isn't it?
Yeah.
If it's that mark. What does Hawkeye say?
Is wide.
It's overturned. Second serve.
Super kicker.
Game,
Well, they
Serena.
both say break points. 3 for Serena. 2 very tough opening games. The best part of 15 minutes for them, too.
Yes. Venus a couple of aces in her service game. Serena 1. Double fault apiece.
Lovely.
Second serve over the last few years has become more of an issue for Venus, isn't it? A little bit more inconsistent with the ball toss.
And Venus will need to make sure she gets more first serves in than she's getting in at the moment, because there's no doubt about the fact that Serena has the better second serve. Venus knows how to hit a first serve, though.
Yes. Certainly does. Body serve.
30.
Second double of the game. She went after that one.
Offers another break point. So strong. Didn't have to move much after the serve, but she had to deal with a lot of pace coming at her.
Got caught a bit flat-footed there.
Advantage, Venus. Game, Venus.
So another break point saved. Still on serve somehow this opening set. Venus Williams, 2-1.
Venus leads 2 games to 1.
putting some, is that a cleanser for contact lenses and Venus there? But it's a keen start, nearly 20 minutes, more streaming into this huge arena, over 16,100 seats. Who wouldn't want to be here when it's on your doorstep?
Time. Ladies and gentlemen, please take your seats quickly. Thank you.
Well, it's competitive. They're at it. Serena 1-2 first set.
Left. 30 left.
Exchanging a couple of slice backhands between them. Both pretty free swinging from three-quarter court.
No, she knew she missed that the moment she hit it.
30.
Gently removing a bug. It's got stuck on the racket now.
Superb.
It's a beautiful motion, isn't it? 5'9", 1m75, and to be regarded as the greatest female server of all time. In one year she won Wimbledon, she served more aces than any man in that tournament.
Well, that's incredible in itself, as they only play over 3 sets. The men play over 5 sets.
You think of the likes of the men that were going to be in that tournament. The huge servers.
She does have a wonderful rhythm on the serve.
There's that sort of obvious outward competitive streak we talked about. Venus bottles everything. So different builds, different makeups.
30 left.
Struggling a bit with her footwork placement around the ball, finding herself off balance on more occasions than she'd like.
Game Venus.
So comfortable hold. 2 in a row relatively after the first 3 games.
Venus leads 3-2.
3-2 it is. Yeah, smiles all round being here. Not from the two players. They are totally focused on the task in hand. Always been old assists, obviously, but I mean that in terms of looking after Serena. They always sort of joke about that and talk about that.
Time.
She'll never lose that feeling, Venus, I'm sure. Like any other family. Pretty full.
And it does take some filling, this arena.
Yes. Serena 2-3 first set.
Love it.
Second of those. 4 in each of her first 2 matches. There's her husband. Courtside.
Love 30.
Picked her spot. Very decisive, Venus, on that forehand down the lane. A real opportunity here.
Love 40.
Recovered from 15-40 in her opening service game. This is more perilous. First breakthrough, it goes to Venus Williams. Breaks to love. It's 8 points in a row. Leads 4-2.
Venus leads 4-2. Love. 15.
Got that one right. Been a bit loose so far. Gifted a number of points, but this one perfectly in sync at backhand.
My email worked.
The V and the S have arrived. Well done, Jamie.
40-30.
11 of the last 13 points now for Venus.
Game Venus.
Add another. And suddenly there's quite a lot of daylight between these two in the night match.
New balls, please.
Venus Williams 5-2 first set
Venus leads.
after half an hour.
5-2.
Hasn't changed her expression at all, Venus, whether it's sitting down here or on the court in between points. Still very, very intense, but just in a very different way to Serena. But she's in control of this opening set. Serena said coming in, we heard, didn't we, from Serena, that she's going to find out against one of the best players of last year where she is at properly now in her comeback, but she's still so new. Played a doubles match in Fed Cup together, which they didn't win, and obviously Serena's won 2 matches here, the first matches she's played since the Australian Open triumph last year, her 23rd Grand Slam.
New balls.
With new balls, Serena Williams serving to stay in the opening set at 2-5.
Left. 15.
To soak up a lot there, Serena.
Well, she decided to stay in the point that time. You can see that unforced error count really rising. She's given away a lot to her older sister. Tightened her belt in that point.
Is that Francis Tiafoe in the box there? Just won Delray Beach, his first pro title, top 60 player. He's only 20 years old, if it is. It's not, it's his double. Serve it out question has been asked.
Better game there from Serena.
Venus leads 5-3.
Well, that's a lesson on the body serve. Perfect one.
Doing well when she makes the first serve. It's won 71% points behind it, but just 47% in court at the moment.
Yeah, I think it's rattling her a little.
Oh, that was there for the taking.
That was almost a sabre, wasn't it?
Couldn't have taken that any earlier.
It's almost a half volley return. Wow. I've never seen her do that before. Caught the line, sped through, fourth ace, 3 set points.
14 love.
What a way to seal the set. 2 aces in a row, a love hold. Twelve of the last 14 points on serve she's held. It's the opening set, 6-3 and 3. There's a few spectators around. Most of them are in the Stadium 1 court, understandably so. Serena Williams off to a set start. She's beaten Serena from a set behind in her career. Twice before, doesn't have that problem. They've played so many times. I mean, you could go through all the permutations and we'd be here all night. I mean, they've pretty much done it all in their head-to-heads. They've had a lot of 3-setters in that time, as you pointed out to me earlier on, when we looked at the head-to-heads together.
Yeah, this is a very different situation. Venus, of course, played an awful lot of tennis last year and is sharper, not surprisingly. You have to cut Serena a little slack here. Is not match tight yet, can't possibly be, and has given away a lot of cheap points in terms of errors.
Second set.
No doubt she will get better.
Serena to serve.
Needs to start this second set well.
Just for the record, she's beaten Venus twice in all the previous from a set behind.
Net versus. Ball girl, thank you. Ball girl, thank you. $30-15.
More unforced errors. She knows she can't just put the ball in because Venus will take full advantage of it. A lot of trouble with the scoreboard, aren't they, the graphics? They've got the V and the S added and seems to have put it into meltdown.
Chance for Venus to get off to the perfect start in the second set.
And does. 4 points in a row.
First game, second set.
Venus has won 3 of 5 matches only this year. As Nigel was pointing out, it's been a pretty slow start. By in second round, lost her first match in Sydney to Kerber in 3 sets. Lost in the first round, the Australian to Bencic. But the stats are looking good for a win here.
They are at the moment. 5 aces to 2 from Serena. 1 more double fault. Neither of them that many first serves in court, but a lot of unforced errors from Serena. 17, in fact.
Love it. 15.
Really struggling to find her range off the ground. Missing by some margin.
Oh, fun point. Great chase.
The crowd were gasping at the pace of the return in the first place. Lovely drop shot there.
40-30.
Little cat and mouse with older sister.
Game Venus.
7-2 love. 3 games in a row. 6 out of the last 7.
Venus leads 2 games to 1.
Very comfortable scoreboard.
Ruthless performance so far from Venus. big ask for Serena to be match tight. We played so little tennis.
Still going for it. She wants the match on her terms, doesn't she? She knows, as I mentioned, I mean, if she just puts the ball in, she's not going to win it that way anyway. She's got to be proactive.
Yes, but she does have to find the court more than she is at the moment.
Yeah, a bit more balance.
If she's going to be any threat to her sister at all.
Well done.
We all know what she can do. Can she do it enough?
30 love.
I remember 2007 when Serena Williams arrived for the Australian Open. She'd hardly played the year before, just 4 tournaments. Major problems with the left knee again. She arrived in Melbourne, ranked 81 in the world, out of shape. She won the tournament.
We know she's very capable of growing into a tournament. The question is, can she survive this match? Unseeded, of course, here. And
What are we going to call it? A maternity ranking?
well, I guess you could.
Because it's not a protective ranking. It is a maternity-based ranking.
Well, Venus is ranked 8.
Yeah, we know that.
That's
so.
the equation.
It's too good. And again, that was just a little bit central, not much on it, sat up. Immediately, Venus thumps a winner.
That thump it she did. I mean, huge weight of shot on that forehand cross court. Right out of the middle of the racket, directed to perfection.
Step quicker, sharper.
Advantage Venus.
Threatening the double break here.
Challenged.
Serena's challenging the call on the right near
Zhuan Zhang.
Boscora.
Right under her nose there, the umpire's chair.
Game Venus.
A set and a double break it is. 3-love.
Venus leads.
It's become one-sided.
3 games to love.
It's 4 games in a row, 7 of the last 8.
Challengers win.
Historic night, really. It may be a bit one-sided, but they were here to see Venus and Serena go at it again. All ages. Virtually full, this court. 16,102 seats total. They're the comfortable ones. Larry Ellison's guests. I mean, they're all comfortable, but you know what I mean. The posh seats. (6-3), 3-love, Venus Williams. Hasn't beaten Serena since Montreal 4 years ago. It's going to take something pretty major.
Some serve that, 120 miles an hour down the tee.
120?
Yeah.
Wow, that's quick, yeah. That's as quick as she served for yonks. This is so impressive. It's so businesslike. It's head down, it's just total focus.
It's ruthless.
Yeah. She's beaten up on younger sis.
Well, maybe Venus needs to have a baby next year.
She's an auntie.
Please.
Most one-sided match of all of them was Serena winning 1 and 2 in the semis of Charleston 5 years ago. This is pretty one-sided right now the other way.
40-30.
It's double fault.
Second of the game again. Served 2 in her second service game as well. She's got it. Again, wonderful touch from Serena.
Huge intensity in that point from both women. Little change up there from Serena. Came off. Not a lot Venus could do with that.
Chance to get one of the breaks back. This is a must, surely. And she has got one of the breaks back. The double faults didn't help Venus in that game, but Serena, terrific.
Venus leads 3 games to 1.
Worked so hard for the deuce point before she came up with that drop shot, and then big forehand to break serve.
Coming up to the hour mark, this is the most consistent she's been in the last few minutes.
Out. 30.
Ace number 3.
6 points in a row all of a sudden.
Out. 40-50.
It's the biggest umpire's chair I've ever seen. You could get a family in there.
Ooh, just overcooked it.
She's trying so hard to make it happen at a high level too. She's getting closer.
It's been her best spell of play, no doubt about it. Staging this comeback.
She's getting closer on the scoreboard. 2 games in a row, back in touch, second set.
Venus leads 3 games to 2.
Queen, don't stop me now, was the music blaring out as they came back to the chairs. It's become a match again, Nigel.
Well, Venus, only too aware of what Serena is capable of. And she has found a better level the last couple of games, no doubt about it. Question is, can she maintain it?
Serena Adams, president of the USTA, the first one ever to be re-elected in that role, doing a fantastic job. Centre of that picture. Former player, of course. She's coming on very strong right now, Serena.
Well, going from a player that was missing by a long way, she certainly looks like she can't miss at all.
Body serve's been really effective, isn't it?
It's a good choice.
Oh, my word.
Big difference is she suddenly started really moving. Getting into the right position now and executing so much better.
15-30.
Still one break in hand. Needs to hang on to it. Good serve.
First serve's really been good in this game, hasn't it?
40-30.
Overall, it's now mid-50s%. As you mentioned earlier, it was under 50.
But it's been pacey throughout the match.
Yeah. First time she's got a tight expression on her face.
I'm not surprised. 3-love double break. She was up this set. All of a sudden, Serena has a break point to level things up.
She was 3-love, 30-love too.
Advantage Venus.
Good hold. Serena was throwing everything out of there.
Venus leads 4-2.
It's nice that the umpire's just calling them by their Christian name most of the time.
Line.
Errors are back. Footwork's not quite as sharp again all of a sudden.
She doesn't have a lot of leeway to play with. Not the way Venus is playing.
Applauded by Serena Williams, that winner.
30-40.
Just so impressive. The way she created space there. Beautiful shot.
2 chances to get the double break back. She does it in emphatic fashion. 5-2. Finishing touches. Venus Williams, when she stands up, will be serving to beat younger sis.
5-2.
4-love, didn't she? In the set, served a double fault. But from there, Serena then really upped the game, but it's now just been exactly the same in reverse. Venus has just played phenomenally well.
She really has. And, I mean, Serena said in her interview, she said, well, it'll be a good test to see where I am. I'm playing one of the best players in the world. Venus has looked like that this evening, and Serena, understandably, is off her best because of the absence from the game. But at times, she's looked...
It's there, yeah.
Yeah,
it's lurking.
It's looked impressive. And she will get better and better as she plays matches through the year. And that's what we'd expect, and that's what's probably going to happen.
Heard from Martina Navratilova earlier on today, saying that by the time Wimbledon comes round, Serena will be the favourite. Maybe the French a little early, but Venus serving for the match.
Brought such intensity to the court and such focus.
Well, there's no rotund lady courtside clearing her throat yet. Might be doing so now. Match point, Venus Williams.
14-30.
What a different atmosphere to that of all those years ago. Hanging in by the skin of her teeth.
Deuce.
Not a lot in that department. It's the errors where there's been a big difference.
Just missed it. Any shot there would have done. Suddenly, Serena's got a lifeline.
So surprised she missed that. Think of all the drive volleys she's made throughout her career. Not a great time to miss that one.
They want more.
Second serve to look at.
The crowd have got more.
Serena.
One of the breaks gifted with a double fault. Again, a second in a game from Venus.
Venus leads 5-3.
It ain't over yet.
Love 15.
Late call, wasn't it?
Venus attending the call on the red baseline. The ball was called out.
Virtually all late calls are always challenged. That's why.
Play the point. Love 15. Fifteen.
Hung in the point so well, and then
Has every intention of making Venus serve for this.
40-30.
fourth ace. she's done just that.
The match coming to life in this second set.
Venus
Yeah,
leads
who would have thought of a set 3-love?
Well, Serena was clearly off the pace at that point. She's up to level. A little wobble from Venus on the serve in the last game.
And obviously, if Venus hadn't lost to Serena in 7 Grand Slam finals, then Serena would have been on 16. Venus would have been on 14 slams. But to share 30 between them, amazing. Having won 23 Grand Slam doubles titles together.
Oh, I mean,
We'll never see the likes of it again.
No, I mean, it's phenomenal.
The same family. Doesn't know how to let go.
No.
That's why the fist is always clenched.
You certainly wouldn't put it past her
Time.
to break this game, would you?
Absolutely. I mean, the first serve of Venus has been so good so often, she needs it again. So after an hour and 21 minutes, Venus Williams prepares herself for a second chance to serve this match out. It's a set in 5-4.
Oh,
Ouch.
really went for
Love
that.
15.
Hammered that second service way long.
The last 6 service points, she served 3 double faults.
8 now overall.
Net first.
Body serve again to the rescue.
15. Out. 30-15.
Ooh, that's close. No challenge. Missed it. She's getting tight. She's gone for the worry blanket.
30 all.
Everyone's reminding themselves to breathe, I think.
Well, it is getting very tight, isn't it? This second set now on a knife edge.
This first serve hugely important right here. second serve was amazing.
Looked as though the second serve was on the line. Serena could only bunt it back with virtually no backswing. It was short of a length. Another forehand error from Venus. Break point. Yet again, the body serve.
Deuce.
It's one of your outfits, that is.
Takes all sorts, doesn't it? Took a lot of pace off that, and I think that caught Serena by surprise. It's match point.
Is she going to pull out the big serve out wide? Has done so in so many of her matches. Body does it.
Both winners in so many ways. The horrors of 17 years ago. Serena Williams got the walkover into the final. We know what happened then. The fact they've come back, they're winners. The fact they then took each other on. No one ducked out of this one tonight for any reason. It was competitive, it was real. And Venus shows that Serena has a way to go, inevitably. It's been a long time out. She's had a baby. Venus played a wonderful match overall. Yes, she got tired at the end, understandably so, because at times Serena threatened. But it was a victory for the pair of them tonight.
Couldn't agree more. It was very real. Serena can take comfort from the fact that she did manage to raise her level in the second set. Played with great intensity. Just gave away too much the first set and a half, but Venus, well, quite a performance from her.
Packed house, saw it too.
She can be so dangerous, as you know. It's now 29 times that you've played her on the WTA, but she could sneak back in if you blink your eye for just a moment. How did you make sure that that didn't happen tonight?
Well, I mean, she played so well, and it was, you know, I think such a treat for everyone to see this match so early in her comeback. And, you know, I always know that it's never over until it's over, and she just came roaring back. I had chances for, you know, the match to be over, but it wasn't, and, you know, I'm just lucky that I've played more matches than her right now. Otherwise, yeah.
This week, a lot of people have been talking about Serena's journey. Let's talk about your journey, Venus. You're back into the top 10. It's... Who would have ever thought at 37 years old that you would be back at the top of the mountain and playing this kind of tennis? What does the journey feel like to you?
Well, Andrew, I never go around talking about how old you are.
We're the same age, but next question. Venus. Okay, on that subject, I've learned my lesson. Hey, listen, when you think about it, at whatever age, right, to be able to do the things that you have done and to keep fighting and to be such a role model, there are hundreds of little girls walking around here tonight who are seeing you as a role model. What does that mean?
Yeah, wow. You know, I'm from right down the street in Compton, California, and this just shows wherever you come from, if you put in the work and you believe in yourself, you can do anything.
And to come here and to walk out on this court, the significance on so many levels, to feel the love for you in here is palpable. There are a lot of fans in here. Venus, this will always be home for you, and we love you here.
Thank you, guys. I'll see you tomorrow.
Venus Williams.
Certainly will. And Sevastova. She is an inspiration, there is no doubt.